Toy Story 0, Sid's Workshop. I didn't mean to buy a cursed VHS, I just wanted old cartoons and maybe a forgotten commercial for Lunchables. But there it was, a dusty, sun-faded tape at a yard sale, hosted by a man who blinked one eye at a time. The label read, Toy Story 0, Sid's Workshop. Written in Sharpie, misspelled as Tayo Starry. I bought it for 50 cents and a half-used chapstick. That night, I popped it into my TV/VCR combo. Yes, I still own one, fight me. Expecting early animation tests, or maybe one of those creepy 3D render glitches from the 90s. Instead, it opened with a warning screen. This was never for the public. Sid's toys are waiting. Then it cut to Sid's room. You know, the kid from Toy Story who made mutant toys? Except this wasn't like the movie. Everything was dim, grainy, too quiet. The audio buzzed like a mosquito with a grudge. Sid looked older, like a teenager, greasier, like he'd bathed in motor oil and adolescent rage. He was talking to himself. The toys, they never left. They whispered again last night. He walked to his infamous workbench. Except it wasn't just toy parts anymore. They were remote controls melted into plastic dinosaurs, cassette tapes sewn into stuffed animals, a Furby wearing night vision goggles that blinked backwards. And then came the toy. A box of tangled limbs, plastic and metal, was dragged to the table. A soft voice echoed, "Woody?" But it wasn't Tom Hanks. It was broken, like a speak and spell with a fever. Sid giggled. Version 0 needs adjustments. He twisted a wrench. Woody's head popped up, but the eyes were googly, like craft store googly eyes, glued on haphazardly. His mouth opened, and instead of words, he spat out glitter and static. Sid looked at the camera and said, "Do you want to help?" That's when the screen glitched. I saw myself, for a single frame, reflected in the TV, wearing Sid's skull t-shirt. Scene change. Buzz Lightyear appeared, but he was trapped in a glass jar labeled Spaceman. Too loud. Every time he said, "To infinity," the jar rattled, and a red light blinked on Sid's wall. After a few tries, Buzz stopped speaking. Then Woody hobbled in. Legs made from slinky coils, arms replaced with drumsticks. Yes, the chicken kind. He spoke. "We didn't ask for this, but the VHS demands sacrifice." Sid laughed. A low, gurgling kind of laugh. He pressed a button. The toys were sucked into a funnel, like one of those coin spiral donation things at malls. Except instead of coins, it was Etch-a-Sketches screaming in Morse code. The screen cracked. From the inside. Final message. The VHS ended with static and a single subtitle. "If you watched this far, Sid knows your toys now." I ejected the tape. It was warm, sticky, smelled faintly of nacho cheese and forgotten secrets. That night, my Mr. Potato Head fell off the shelf without reason. His mouth was upside down. I haven't found the tape since. Just a sticky note where it used to be. Version 1 coming soon. Would you like a follow-up tape? Options include Buzz.exe, Final Fry Mode, Forky's Guide to DIY Surveillance, Woody's Late Night Cooking Show, Lost Marinara Edition. Let me know. The VCR is still humming. Ask ChatGPT.